What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Oh, man. Interesting day today. Very interesting. A lot of slanderous accusations toward us. But it's all good. You know, hopefully everybody's doing good. You know, hopefully everybody had a good weekend with family, friends, stuff like that. You know, but yeah, today is nothing too crazy. I hope. Um, I'm on my phone, so I didn't even want to bother, take using my laptop because I wasn't gonna really show anything. It's more just little chitty chat. Um, so I don't think Zexio kept that stream, but we were talking about or he was talking about some I guess pred, a woman pred, and I guess she admits to doing some very heinous things to children, or that she likes children, or she grooms children. Sadly, from what I hear, she's been doing this for years and no one has done anything. I don't know. To me, it's weird, but she, decided to join to chat. What's up? What's up, Chase? No, it's just a little quick one. Hopefully, um, there's a different group, right? A little different group that does these type of things. I guess you could say that don't. Well, I don't know if they don't like me. I think they don't like my friends next to you that much because his ways is a little bit different than what they think pred hunter or pred person or pred whatever has to do it. So I guess it doesn't meet their standards of doing things. Quick question: does Hero have a child? Nah, what the hell? You think he's a virgin? I don't know about that. Maybe he adopted one, but I don't think he does. I would shame the woman that bear children with that individual. I don't know about that one, but that will be a crazy story to tell people. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he does. I don't even think he's seen a real, vagina in his life. Only what he sees in porn and in his lolicon stuff. Why did Kiro keep saying he had a child on Dragon Street? I'm guessing they had a picture, and I guess maybe it was his nephew, and I think that's the main thing that he was saying. Oh, that was a child. You got to take a picture of a child. Of a child. He was just kept mentioning child, but I don't think it's his child. It was maybe his nephew or something like that. But I don't think it was his child. If it is, then damn, that kid's gonna you know suffer. What's up, Chitin? Hopefully, how was your F1 bartending stuff? I think I saw part of it of you talking about it on J Man's stream about the people that were messing with his mama. You know, he kept saying Dragon took his baby's picture. Maybe his baby picture. I don't know. I don't know. But I will have to rewatch it so I can kind of see what exactly how he said it. But from my understanding, he doesn't. But then again, he he might have one. I don't think so. Uh, but yeah, so there's this other group, For the hell of it. Start to listen to the scream for the hell of it. Yeah, he's a weird guy. Yeah, his excuses are very far fetched. No, I'm not letting you come on, Chan. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll let you come in. Let me uh talk a little bit, and then I'll let you take the floor after you come in. The, just the first minute of it when Hero goes on the panel. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Hero is just a very weird guy. Uh, weird but common guy on the internet because there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of those people, and yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, if you can't come in, it's all cool, man. It's it's gonna be hopefully uh, a quick one. He could put a glass of water on his stomach and it'll be there for a while. It won't fall because it has that big old circumference of a belly that he could put something on top of it and it'll stay there. What's up, ITV? Hopefully that gym's kicking your butt. Get them gains. Always get them gains. And get them girls too. Don't spend too much money on them either, though. Anyways, God, uh, yeah. So this group is claiming that we're supporting, well, not supporting, but like we're not believing them that a certain girl is a pred, and I'm like, uh, we are trying to do something, but these guys are not that smart when it comes to these things. We want to talk to her, and hopefully we do tomorrow, and we get the stuff. So they were just bashing my friend. Me, not much because like I said, I'm a very reasonable person. I listen. God forbid here other kid that would be like, no, what? Yeah, man. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know. I don't know how he would be as a parent because if he is who he is now, what makes you think he's a good role model for someone, as a child? But that's a different topic. It's not about him today. But hey, well, I guess it's an open chat, so I guess we could talk about them. My shit is, my streams are pretty much everywhere sometimes. So I guess that could be a topic as well. But so this group, they call themselves Domino's Group or Domino's Crew or Domino's something. I guess because he sent pizzas to these Preds, and I'm like, all right, well, cool, good for you. I don't, That's cool, man. I don't TB with my money. He ain't fit to be a parent mentally, at least. Yeah, yeah, that's financially and mentally uh, and emotionally. If he has these outbursts, imagine a kid crying at 3 in the morning because and he can't sleep. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to manage a child and him not knowing what to do. Yeah, it's tough. Parents too lazy to brush his teeth. You can't leave again. Yeah, that's part of it, right? That's it's he doesn't can't take care of himself, and yeah. So that whole child thing, uh, Chase, I think it's maybe one of his nephews. Yeah, he does, and sadly, he cries and plays victim as the liberals that he mentions all the time, right? He acts like a victim. He has that victim mentality, but he's a conservative supposedly. I'm just going based on the conservative ideals of a liberal. Now, I'm not saying that's what liberals are, so don't try to say you're bashing us Democrats. But go vote. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Pink lives. That's very true. But yeah, this group, I get sidetracked so easily. This group is saying that we are using kids to attack adults. And I'm like, wait a minute. No, we don't. Who told you this nonsense? And show us the proof if you're gonna do these slanderous, allegations that we use kids, that we tell kids go attack these people. Come on, man. You attack anyone who not in the BS he on to. Yeah, well, yeah. If you don't like Lolicon, he's gonna be like, you don't know what you're missing, bro. Once Trump becomes president, people like Hero will be screwed. Sadly, he's gonna have more like things to say because in his mind he's a conservative, right? He's a Republican. In his mind, he thinks that he's in that the right, but in reality, he's more liberal than a lot of other people that in Arkansas or wherever he lives at. No, Bentonville or something like that. Or Bentonville. Looking for Trump D to go in yeah. In his mind he thinks Trump's gonna help him, but in reality he needs to help himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pro Trump, but he doesn't follow any ideals of that. He's more of a liberal. He's a little off. You know what I'm saying? Time to vote in less than 3 weeks. Yep, yep. Over here in the Golden State. Um, where it's gonna be blue. I've seen a lot of red lately though, but it's still not as much as blue Democratic shit. You know, me, I am voting for myself. I'm gonna put my name there on the ballot. He makes his real Trump supporter look bad. Yeah, yeah, he does. If he goes to a Trump rally and you see him holding a flag, you're gonna be like, this is what the people that support Trump look like. Goddamn. What's up, Slendy? I'm talking about the incident of today. Someone sent me a stream, right? Of someone else's stream. I guess they were watching Zexio. And they were kind of, bashing him because he didn't, I guess, follow what they believe about this individual. They were upset that he didn't show all the images, all the videos, all of these, things. So they were kind of, oh, you didn't show everything. I was like, well, it takes a while. Relax. It's only one day. You guys been trying to get this person for 3 to 4 years or whatever. I don't know if 3 or 4 years is it's the amount, but a long time. And you guys haven't done shit. What's up, Giselle? I know you know who I'm talking about. And they haven't done anything in respects on finding who this person is or doing something about it. And then they're bashing Zexio for knowing one day about this person and trying to deem it like he doesn't know what he's doing when they have all the evidence and they haven't done shit. They haven't found that me. I want to hear her out. We told her that DNA is just triggered. Yeah, he's a little upset that I guess Zexio said that he was annoying, or saying some things, and then they have these other guys. They have these other guys. See, I told you he was like this. See, I told you he was like that. Like, nah, because to be truthful, that DNA guy, he's very like you know, like, good job, guys. Yeah, we did it as a team. We did all these things and we did all this. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't really think about it as a team. We're just doing what we need to do. You don't have to congratulate us. We're not, we don't do this to get congratulated. We don't do this to feel empowered. We're just doing it because we just like predators. But when you start, saying, "Oh, this team and that team and this and that," I'm like, no, no, no. It's just everybody is helping out, and we move on. We don't have to do all that crazy stuff. Let me see. I haven't even been reading the stuff. The way here is looking very unhealthy, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there. I'll talk no lie, just like all my haters' threats. Kamala is losing a lot of supporters and lost the black vote. Very emotional. Yeah, a little bit. And, Kamala is what I call her. I don't know, man. The polls say differently, but I could be wrong. I could be watching the wrong newscast, and they're saying that the left is winning, 50% to 48. But I gotta watch the other, I guess, Fox News to see if if they're gonna, you know, add their viewpoint of who had 50% and 48%. Kamala losing a lot of voters? Yeah, most likely. But yeah, so they were talking smack. They were claiming that we have kids. We were sending kids to talk to predators, which is a total lie there. And then all these, the people around them, like, hell yeah, 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 you're right. They are sending kids. It's like, tell us who we're sending. Show us evidence that we're sending people. Show us screenshots of us telling kids that we're sending them to talk to predators. If you do that, then I will shut the f up. My ears live either in their mama's house or in their bed. Oh damn. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, they do sleep in their beds too. Fox News and CNN suck. Yeah, yeah, they all of them. We need Trump to win. Trump 2024. I agree. Not Buster. Uh, just let me know if I can't get it live for probably. All right. Well, that's uh, they call Dakota a kid. Yeah, that's what I. Just just because a person has the voice of a child, and it's just speculations. And after Dakota said she wasn't a child, they're like, "Well, she sounds like a child." Well, then sounding and being a child are two different things. And then they still kept at it, like, "Oh, why do they still have the child there? What is it relevant to the story?" I'm like, it doesn't matter. Everybody has their way of doing their streams. If they want to invite people, it's like me. I talk crap for the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and after that, I let people in and we talk about whatever. It don't matter because my point was made. And after that, if people still want to watch me after my rant about the Preds or people are accusing us of stuff and stuff like that, then they can stay and listen to the rest of the chat. If not, then it's cool. No hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Kamala just going to let the whole White House run a training. Hey, choo choo. Hey, I want to get invited. I'm just kidding. No, so probably for a sweet corner hooker he pay her. They did. Whoa, no mama joke. It's okay, Slendy. Who's the guy in the video picture? The one on my PFP? The guy that you see on my screen? Well, that guy's a legend, That guy's a very good looking man that hangs around everywhere. He's a very charismatic individual. He's a very understanding individual. He's a very good guy. The guy on my PFP. I like that guy. He's like one of the best persons I've ever met. Oh, in the video description. Oh shit! You should have said thumbnail, Vlad. It's his name is Jeffrey Strogan. So that image you see on the thumbnail, he sent that to what he thought was a 14-year-old. as like a nude, and yeah, so that's Jeffrey Strogan. He's I think Zexio covered him a while back. If you look for Jeffrey Strogan on one of Zexio's videos, you'll see exactly the voice call that Jeffrey had with the alleged minor. I have been lying with my dollars and probably one. I feel comfortable taking it sincerely. Yeah, well, a lot of people take. Well, I don't take the internet serious. I take talking to friends and all that serious. But besides that, me the shit talking stuff like that, I'm cool. I don't get offended. I could talk my shit and then move on the next day because it's just the internet, like you said. Maybe you had a good night, very funny, have fun. I'm not gonna read it because I know it's insulting each other. Kind of. Yeah, I feel sorry for others. Yeah. Yeah, jokes. Yeah, yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, jokes, jokies. But I guess because maybe you guys, don't see eye to eye, so I'm guessing, the jokies are not funny to them. But besides that, yeah, they were accusing us of having children and stuff like that, and that what are we? Because this girl is gonna talk to us supposedly, behind the scenes, and then we're gonna help her. Yeah, help her. And they didn't like that because they've been trying so hard to have a conversation with her, or get her out the internet, but they haven't had the chance, I guess. And so we want to talk to her and get her story and exactly what's going on and help her out. What's up, Dakota? I saw you. I saw you. But yeah, they were calling you a child, Dakota, and for some reason they were adamant. They were they're trying to find a gotcha to because your gender can't be. Well, I'm trying to the P diddler. Let me see. This is why they were doing against in America. Some people get butthurt. Yeah, I knew it was people gonna get butthurt, but at that moment, I'm sure you were in that vibe that you're like, I don't give a fuck. But then I'm sure people behind the scenes kind of told you, hey, no, you're opening up a can of worms, and it's better not to do it. And I'm sure that's why you didn't do it. Rothschilds 2024, yeah, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Chase, not Chase the this Chase, but Chase Bank. All the banks, they're the ones funding everything. So we're gonna get the back end of the stick. Bam, back in the head. You couldn't find the USC because you're gonna what? Come on, P. Diddler. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, you know who they're who rule the world. Presidents don't rule the world. They can set policies, but yeah, the big, trillionaires and billionaires and all those other motherfuckers that been ruling the world since the British empires and the Roman empires and all that shit. They're the ones with power. These guys are just facades and shit. Man, Blue's not surprised. Hi, what's up, Blue? I work on it, that'd be nice, but they don't pay me. But I do some work on David. Yeah, 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 David. I seen some of the stuff you did. I don't think I haven't seen you. You haven't done it in a while, but I think you did that late night with Dardable. Yeah, Black Rock too, man. That's why Black Rock was in heat when that shooter was in the commercial of theirs, right? I think, and they right away they took it out because that guy the shooter that tried to assassinate the president was in one of the commercials, and then that's for the hair. And people claim not into drama, but they join screen. Well, this is not a drama. Well, after people join, I don't think it's drama. The beginning of this conversation is me talking about certain people, but besides that, I don't try not. We talk a little bit of smack, but I don't think it's too much drama. I think if we would start calling people names and saying we're gonna, do this, you that, you this, and of course, yeah, we'll do something on David's channel tomorrow night. All right, yeah. Was I'll most likely be watching it. I typically, like I said before, I typically have my headphones on and I listen. And if it's something that I know that I could write and say something, then I'll type. But if it's something that I don't really know, I'll just watch and listen. Well, a little bit, not too much. Mine aren't too much drama. Mine are informative streams about certain individuals and my take on what I believe these people are. No drama unless someone comes in and wants to argue with me. But focus on dogs. Yeah, yeah. I never. I try not. That's behind the scenes. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't do none of that behind the scenes. I Oh man, yeah, I think you done the. I seen the gaming one, and then the one that I think you and your girl are chilling, talking. I think it's not a drama drinking, pink, Kevin. Not yet, I guess. But yeah, they were talking smack, and I don't appreciate it. That those guys want to talk to us or talk to Zexio mainly, but knowing Zexio, after 5 minutes, they will get upset because we don't take them serious. We don't. It's not that we don't take people serious, but because we've seen so much shit that our only way to cope with the negativity that we see on the internet is that we joke around too much. We're serious when we need to be, but for the most part, me and Zex will joke around because that's the best way for us to kind of cope with the stuff we've seen. Like he said, me and him have seen some crazy stuff, and people get upset because we joke around too much. Oh, you're not taking these people serious. And like, yeah, when it comes to doing the stuff we need to do to find these people, we take it serious. But when it's me and him talking to random people, it's like whatever. We don't take it serious. Who's David? David is one of a different channel. That Chayton, the one you call him Clayton. You remember? Well, his name is Chayton, not Clayton. And trash talk to the yeah, obviously, yeah, yeah. I just trash talk a little bit. When people come in, I'll let them talk more than anything. But just like you ain't hurt your hooker girl. Whoa, 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 damn. I ain't gonna read that one. Oh man. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Chase. We don't give out information online. Oh damn, what? No, damn. He posts a link to his channel, but yeah. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I can't. I'm on my phone, so next time, next time I rewatch this video to see what stupidity I said, I will. I will add you as a mod because you've been here more, quite often. So, and then Chase too, man. Dakota, you too. I don't have that many mods. I think. But yeah, they were talking so much smack, and I'm like, dude, you guys could talk to us, right? You easily, have one of your friends hit us up. There's the Discord link on Zexio's channel that you guys could join and say, hey, we want to talk to whoever. If you're that adamant of wanting to talk to us about the situation and how, give us your suggestions. No, no, I don't. We're always open to talking to people, But keep in mind, we're not the type that we're gonna be, yes, yeah, and listen to you, this, and I'll let you speak, and you let me speak. We're not like that. We just joke around. And so if it's better for you that you don't get triggered, that we joke around, it's better for you to message through text because we could tell when we trigger people, and if they start getting upset, then we feed on that. Okay, Marla, are you good, Pink? Someone tell us that I got a girl in here. So let me get off our yeah, yeah, I'm not reading those. I know what you guys are saying. Yeah, but I don't think they dislike me because, like I said, I watched parts of the ending of their stream, and they said I was a nice person. So thank you. Yeah, well, I am the nicest person. I do listen and comprehend, but these individuals don't understand what we do behind the scenes. They see what we say, like they hear what we do, they see what we say in streams, but they don't know exactly what we do, and that's the difference. That they take it by face value instead of talking to us and see what we do. But like I said, they could do what they want. They could get upset that he said that she might not be a pred, but she there's tactics, there's tactical things that are going from there. But because these guys see everything by face value, anything we say, they don't critical think and see, okay, why did he say that? Why would he even do this? Or why would he even talk smack about the people that are exposing her? There's a lot of things that happen, but these motherfuckers, they don't know. Oh damn. Let's see. Sorry, I'm late though. It's all good, man. Oh damn. I don't. Yeah. Oh shit. Just left real stupid girl. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. I mean, I'm mean to certain people, and those mean people are bred. I try to understand them, but in reality, that mindset is fucked. And, but anyway, besides that, yeah, they could talk to us. I know some of his their friends watches me or watches Exio. They could easily message them on Discord and be like, "Hey, get me in touch with these people," and I could easily find them. But because I don't have the need to, I wouldn't. But if they want to, of course, yeah, sure. I'm always open for dialogue. It's not nothing that I'm opposed to, but yeah. So hold on, let me see. I don't know if I should now. Let me see what up. Okay, damn. But yeah, so they're slandering without any proof of certain things that we do. They're accusing us of things, but oh damn. All right,
Hi.
what's up?
Sloppy, bro.
What's up?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, so you wait? They're saying you're 16. They're like, she's a kid. Why would they bring up a kid? It's like ask
How
questions.
am I a kid?
I don't know. You know,
Ma-
say
I
pop.
was gonna say maybe it's when you told Brian, and I'm only bringing his name up for context. Maybe it's because
Mhm.
when you told Brian you're 16. That's like the only thing I could
Obviously,
think
I
of.
was trolling. Sloppy wouldn't let
Yeah,
me in here if I was 16.
yeah. You even said that in the fucking in that same stream. I even had to tell my girl. I was like, baby, It's okay. She's not 16. Brian's not in too much deep water. He was still in deep water, but at the
I'm
time,
not 16.
yeah. There's other people that just like that.
I'm actually almost 20.
Yeah. Well, it's your
God,
voice that people think that you're young. That's why they assume instead of asking, oh, go. They could
I'm not
easily go into
bothered by
text.
it. I'm not bothered by it. I just think it's hilarious.
cool
Yeah.
shoot. I know somebody who I don't know if she still does streams, but like she has the most childlike voice in the world, but she's fucking like in her mid to late 30s, which I was like, oh,
Ugh.
but yeah, but she has that and I've talked to her behind the scenes, so it's not like she's doing it for show or anything like that. You know how some people have like a accent, like oh,
Right.
yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers, like something like that.
Yeah.
They don't there's no because like there are times where I've talked to certain people where it was like what's his name, Fire Lord. I was
Some people
curious.
thinking Dakota was Clayton's girlfriend.
Chayton.
Oh my god.
I
No,
keep
it's
doing that.
no, it's okay. That's the most like trust me, that's like the most common. I used to go by Charlie because it was just easier for people to pronounce. Like back in the day, people used to say, "Oh, he's hiding his real name," and I'm like, "No, it's Charles is my middle name. I'm not really, fucking hiding anything. It's just I got so sick and tired of people mispronouncing my name. Now I just am used to it.
Yeah.
So
Apparently, I'm 16.
and apparently I'm Clayton.
Yeah, he's Clayton and you're 16. Damn it.
I literally was in jury duty like literally 10 years ago, and when they were calling me up to let me know that they weren't, or I guess when they were not choosing me or something, they literally said Clayton Long, and I was like, I wanted just to tell each other, shame, sir, but I literally said if he picks me, then I would have been like, fuck, I'll say, sir, it's not me because that's Clayton Long, and I guess he's not here. I'm Chayton Long, so yeah. That could get me out of situations.
I
Like any
saw you had
situation.
I saw you had some beef with Pink Lives Matter.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
that goes back. Goes back years
Damn.
to me.
Your
I
mom will
guess
give me the truth. What is he on about?
Black Site
she,
Delta.
she's waterboarding someone's mom. I don't know if it's mine or yours or Dakota's, but
I don't know
um,
either. I'm very
hopefully,
confused.
yeah, hopefully she's able to. She could breathe very
Oh,
well. So
Bamster's another one up, or Ulysses. But I didn't even think about Bamster. When I
with
see
the
I
back.
saw Bamster in the stream recently. It was like first time I saw her in a while because she's been busy. A lot of us have been fucking busy. Like yesterday, as I told you, Slavi, yeah, I went to Formula One. That was a fun night. Going into Austin. Luckily, did not get in any traffic to and from, which was nice. Slept about 3 hours, so I was running on fucking Red Bull and fucking nerds.
Your mother is a terrorist, says Black Site Delta.
Whose
She's from
mom
Al
was
Qaeda.
terrorist?
Be
I don't know.
Pacific. Give us a name, please. You're making me cringe, bro.
Yeah, it's someone's mother's a terrorist, so we gotta get her. I'm gonna have to call the FBI and shit.
Whose mom though? Is it all three of our moms? Is it 2 out of 3? Is it one? What this is the scoop we need. But
Yeah, we
like
need the
no,
It's apparently, I guess it's my mom. I don't fucking know.
but like what was I say? Oh, so like yeah, I was running on 3 hours of sleep. And so I was just
I'm not
luckily
triggered.
what what do you call what's the word I'm looking for? When I went there, usually for the company I work for, we usually go there, we unload everything, we set up everything, then we unload it or we load it back into the truck, we take it back to headquarters, and we unload it, right? Luckily, we didn't
right.
have that issue today, which is nice, or yesterday.
You?
And so we just got there. basically just set up the bar. Everything started going, and then all that. It was good. I had great view word of like, and it's on my Instagram. I'm trying to get David to post it on his channel.
Who the
Mhm.
fuck's David?
David is my friend / associate. I work for his YouTube channel, David 3000 Network.
That would be more torture to get the truth.
Oh my god!
Getting
But like,
torture chain.
yeah. So like, I'm trying to get him to. He's a cool guy. You know, he fucking does a variety of different stuff on his show. I that's where most people can find me nowadays, outside of when I'm here on Sloppy or Jordan or whoever.
See.
But like, we were, what do you call it? We were right near the starting line for the race and all that, and that was a fun. So we got good view of everything. It was loud as fuck. Everybody was using earplugs. I wasn't, because again, I go to concerts, I go to events. You know, I'm used to fucking pyro and loud music and shit. So none of that fazed me, right? The only time it was
Sounds
difficult was when people were trying to get drinks, right?
Right.
Now I didn't. Now it was. I was smart ahead. I went to go and do. Or I decided to. We were at 4 bartenders, and we split it. We split our tips, 25% apiece for each person, right? And
See.
so, unfortunately, one of the rare instances, I didn't make shit. Usually, there are some days that these people will give me a few dollars. Some days I'll make 20. Some days I'll make 70. Some days I'll make more than that. Depends on the event, really, and how many of the, and especially if it's a lot of rich old people, because they carry more cash, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, but I didn't get tip worth of shit. But my other bartenders did. But per the agreement, they still split me 25%, which I still made like $70, which I consider that a win, because I went to HEB the day prior to get groceries for me and my girl, and I said, okay, if I make 70 to 100, the next day I'll basically replenish what I spent on groceries, right? And my girl's gonna be on a business trip for next couple of days, so I have the house alone to myself for a little bit of party. Anyway, no, I already miss her. I'm like fucking, I can't, like, you know, I fucking, you know, it's like it's only been a few hours, but it's like fuck.
I miss you, mommy.
I know, and it's like, I miss you, Poppy.
Wait,
so
what?
It's like, oh, we're just talking like my girl missing, me and my girl missing each other. But yeah, so we did. So I still walked out with that, so that was good. Even if I didn't, I still get paid. Like, I don't get paid. Like, I know a lot of bartenders don't get paid shit. They rely more on tips, just like with wait staff. I get paid really good money to work these events. So either way, I'm not like, I worked a 17-hour shift, literally from 5 in the morning. Originally, the road to get there was weird, because I went from working at 4 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. But I went from working at 5 a.m. to almost 10 p.m. And so, and I joined Jordan's stream near the end when I was on my way back home from Austin. But it was a fun event. I knew we probably wouldn't have, because we would have had to clock out, but I wish we would have been able to maybe get free passes to go see Eminem, because apparently he was there in Austin. Yeah, he was there, and all, like, they had Sting, not the wrestler, the musician. He was there the night prior and all that. But yeah, it was a nice little
My
event.
brain.
It was my first time going to a Formula One, and it was great. Not only getting great view of the racetrack, but also basically going there for free and getting paid while doing it. So it was like, regardless of not getting tip, but still getting some money at the end, that was a win for me. And plus, any chance I get to go to Austin is a win.
Yeah, never been there.
The people here all have diabetes. Well, I assume we don't. I don't know about the chat, but you know, I don't think you know those two. And
Satan definitely has some diabetes, bro.
I got diabetes.
My
Clayton?
family has diabetes, I'll admit, but not me, thankfully. Shocking because
No.
most of my family does, but who knows? I may find out.
I was joking, dude.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm not like the hillbilly. I can actually take jokes without fucking being. You want to go to war? Brian, if you see this, I'm not poking fun at you, man. I'm not poking fun at you in a bad way. I'm just saying what you usually would do. So don't come in
cool.
here and try to make this a fucking catastrophe when we're having good conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that Brandon's gonna have a one-on-one with them. I'm like, oh my god,
Why?
why?
I'm like, this is what I was saying the other day about him and people like him is that these fuckers have no lives. Like they're just as bad as these other people because they live off of it. They live off drama. They try to say this, they try to say that. Like, oh,
Reminds me of Damien.
like, and like, this is why I don't like. So like Sloppy, like, if anybody says, "Well, Sloppy does drama, why are you here?" I'd be like, Sloppy and I can have some good conversations. We don't just rely on fucking talking about drama or talking about this person or that person. Does the conversation come up? Yeah, but usually it's just the fact that hey, we have people in circles, especially in the chat, that bring up people, and no harm, no foul. Like I come into the stream and I see Ulysses talking about Daniel having a kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, nah, you tripping me?
Because I like the only way. I can't be. I gotta be realistic. The only way he would actually have a kid, and this is not an insult or anything. This is just the only way, is if he goes to a sperm bank. That's literally the only way, because there's like. That's like hell.
No woman alive would take him. Gross.
Well, take that. I don't know about the scene, like if it's a sperm bank, but I would hope that they would tell. Well, I think they would tell the women who the sperm donor is.
Yeah,
Like and all that.
They send him a picture. They send him a picture of him, and they're like, "This is how your kid's gonna look like. Do you want this sperm?"
At least with me, because I've already made a beautiful baby girl, so I already know I have good genes. So I don't have to worry about anything. If I send a headshot, like if I went to the sperm bank, send a headshot, I wouldn't have to worry about any of that shit.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch it, Chase. I remember him talking about from a kid, but I don't think he was talking about him having a kid. Maybe the family having a kid.
Clayton. No, Satan. God damn it.
Satan. Well, I have been called the devil sometimes, so that is a. And also, I got called Satan when I was little in Christian school. Funny enough.
No, I got called the devil's daughter in fucking church. It's a.
Oh, my girl's code name on her channel and her and for the late night with the devil is Lilith. So it's all good.
I am very sloppy. You wanna? Have you heard of Stanley by chance?
No, who is that guy?
No, I'm asking Satan.
I don't know. Oh, I did deal with a Stanley years ago. He was like a reaction person, but I've never.
No, Stanley is a very known pred in the animation.
Okay. So he's not fucking.
He's
what do you call it?
generally weird.
Like most of these fuckers on here.
Yeah, Chase, I would, but because I wasn't gonna really like show videos or anything, I'm on my phone. But I know
and I'm on my computer, or I'm on. Sorry, fuck. I'm
Wait,
on my phone.
what's the video? I'll gladly screen share it for you.
Dragon Patriot.
Is it Dragon Patriot? Not because I know he had two. I know he had two channels.
Yeah, Dragon Patriot.
Is that the dragon that we know, or is it somebody else?
Different one.
Are we talking about Dragon? Or are we talking about other? There's another dragon roaming around.
God damn it! So many dragons, Asians. I'm just kidding.
Is it Dragon Patriot Black? Unless he has some Asian in him, I don't know.
No, Dragon Patriot is he's African American.
I think I've interacted with him once before on a stream. I don't like. I did check out. I think when I listened to the stream he did with Daniel a week or two ago. I can't remember. But I did listen. Like I do like his Silent Hill. Like just some Silent Hill stuff. So at least like
But yeah, if you send the link, I'll happily play it for you.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't think Chase is a mod or Ulysses or Nutbuster or whatever the fuck he's like me. He goes by so many different. Like I think him, me, and Nova, or go by fucking. So we went through so many different name changes. I know why. Like Ulysses goes by the name now because his old channel was gone. So it is what it is.
We posted the link there. Do you remember
It looks weird.
the timestamp, or is it really timestamped?
Is there a timestamp?
Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't like. I listened to it like a week when it went not when it went live, but like day or two. I can't remember. Like again, with some of these streams, I can't remember.
Yeah, there's so
This
many.
guy? Is this who they're talking about?
Well, what?
That's what they said in the chat.
35-minute mark.
So yeah, so as I told,
35 minutes.
I like what I told you the other day about doing that UFC conclusion. I'm like, these are. I wasn't told not to do it. I'll be like, I decided to cancel it on my own because I was just like, yeah, some people just. I was actually, honestly, I was expecting Arthur to get offended by it too, just because of the fact that sometimes Arthur does get triggered about.
So, do you want me to play the video, Sloppy, or?
Yeah. Well, you put it on and then we'll play it. But yeah, well, he was upset at you a little bit, but he didn't want to say your name.
And I'm like thinking, like with Arthur, and I don't mean no disrespect to Arthur, but sometimes he does get triggered easily about stuff. So I was like, but I wasn't like, again, Arthur knows where to find me. He can hit me up and we could I could tell him like, brother, it's a joke stream, no harm, no foul.
So I'm gonna play the video now. So.
Okay.
All right. But like that, but yeah, those are reasons because some people just can't take jokes and can't think it's a bigger, broader thing than it is, which I always find it amusing. Like apparently my girl's a hooker. Apparently, I'm like, well, we did film a sex tape the day that she was drunk on Sloppy stream, so I guess I could sell that for $45.95 so I can get her paid.
Okay, you little freak.
Huh?
You want me to play the video now, or?
Yeah, play the. Well, you got a screen share, right? Or
I did.
I don't see it in the back. Oh, there it is.
You gotta.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Oh,
there
that's why. Oh, there you go.
Be saying too, and what your friend be saying too.
Dude, why do you care?
Answer. All right, you want me to answer? Stop cutting me off.
Go ahead. 32.
I'll answer.
32.
Plain and simple.
Minutes, 30 seconds.
32.
32 minutes, 38 seconds. Right there. You can put it right there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey, that's borderline fucking harassment, and you can get thrown in fucking jail for that. And you do realize this is public, so the NSA could hear what you just said. So hey, thanks for proving my point, dumbass. You want to swat people? How would you feel if you get swatted and get shot and killed in the process? How would you feel, huh? What an achievement would it? Would be achievement, huh? How would you feel if someone did that to you, faggot?
No.
But anyways.
Whoa.
No, keep going.
Did you just say what I thought you just said?
No, you said it all the time. So
yeah, he said to me, this is the same guy that threatened to kill me with a katana. He's called me that word. I remember one time Mr. Money stream, he called me that name twice in the same sentence. He just said, you effing not N-word. You effing F word.
This is coming from the same guy who likes Lolly. He cannot talk right now.
Yeah, so keep playing. I want to hear the child thing.
Back to you. No, let me go ahead and say this. What is your obsession with me? I don't fucking get it. Why you gotta be so obsessed with my fucking dick when all I made was a little fucking joke? You got mad over an election meme. Like that, you call yourself a patriot. Here's what I don't get. You call yourself a patriot, but you act like an extremist, radicalist pussy. I don't get it.
So you want me to answer, or are you going to cut me off?
Go ahead and answer. I want an answer.
So number one, you disrespected somebody who was close
And did
to
I
me.
just clear? Hold on. Did I just clear that up? I never called you an N-word. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
See, you didn't let
I
me
never
finish.
called out. Hold on. I never called you an N-word. I never called your little friend an F-word or a faggot. I only called your little friend over here a faggot because the context I put it in is an insult, not to offend gay
Sorry.
people.
Okay, so,
But go ahead.
let me finish. We're talking about how this all started. We're talking about why this continued. I gave you opportunities. You cannot sit here and deny that I did not give you opportunities.
Dude, this is why I didn't want to show up in the first place. Because guess what? I don't have to answer to you. I chose to.
Okay.
So,
okay. No one's saying. Listen, just listen.
Why you gotta dox my information? Why you gotta do all this? What's your gain here? What is your gain here? Answer.
All right, you want me to answer? Stop cutting me off.
Go ahead.
I'll answer. Plain and simple. You said that you are an adult. You say that you want to be treated like an adult. Okay, so all you had to do was come over and say, look, Dragon, I'm done. I'm not going to talk about you. You don't think I don't see what you be saying too and what your friend be saying too?
Dude, why do you care about what I say? Why?
Because it's not appropriate.
Because you are obsessed, dude. You be on my freaking family's Facebook, taking my baby's pictures. Not even my babies, my nieces and nephews. Do you not see what's wrong with that?
And you don't see what's wrong with what you do.
I never put that stuff about you. I never go on your Facebook. I never go on your pages because I don't care. I don't care. Why do you care so much about what other people do when you can't mind your own fucking business? And that goes for everybody else in the chat.
Okay, so are you done having your moment? Are you
put me in here.
Okay, I did let you in here. You were saying you challenged me to Facebook, did you not? No,
I told you to get in there.
Yeah, okay. So you challenged me.
All right. Okay. She wasn't pausing it, so I had to take it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Can everybody hear me? Okay. I was like, I didn't see my thing. I was gonna say regarding that, it's like, oh, go ahead.
I didn't know what was going on. I stepped out for a minute.
No.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So do you? Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, so, like, yeah, like, why in the fuck does he say, like, my babies, and then fucking goes and then says my niece and nephews? Like that kind of sounds kind of weird. Wouldn't you agree, Sloppy?
Yeah. That's what I was like when you said, "Oh, you're taking pictures of my babies and my nieces and nephews." I was like, "Wait, what? Huh?"
Well, no, or you listen. I know it was he did some, and if you see this, I do not mean no disrespect. I know it's all in the past. But I'm just bringing stuff for context. Roar also did that. I think it was Roar who actually showed the 30 pictures of Nick. I know Daniel's done that too. Like, that's like one, like, it doesn't faze me. Like I've had my pictures taken and poked fun at or mocked or whatnot, and I just look at it as like thinking, like, I don't do that shit for any of these people. I'm like, so I guess, you just some people just like enjoy looking at them. Hey, like a lot of photos on my Instagram. I said, fucking take a long look at them because it's like the old saying goes, if you want a picture, it may last longer. But regarding all that, yeah, I believe I know Daniel's done that too, but regarding the whole oh yeah, he did that, and then he fucking he did that I think with a few other people. I think Will. It was some weird shit. That's one of the reasons. Like I'm over the bullshit with Roar, but I can never be cool with him just because of that. Because of that whole situation, I just find that very creepy. It's one thing if you're taking a photo. I don't know if I still have it on here. Like, no, I don't. Like if it's like taking like okay, like I used to have Arthur's profile picture on like the blue line, and I'll do my Arthur impression with it. You know, that's all in good fun. It is what it is. But like you taking 30 pictures of the same guy, just basically taken from their gallery on social media, just trying to poke fun at it. I'm like, that is some pathetic low stuff, especially with a guy who's honestly not doing like if he like again in some cases like I know some like hell there's people who have pictures of people's dicks and all this other shit in their
Oh,
Discord
man.
servers.
Guilty.
Well, like so I'll be with you. Because a lot of people you go after, they deserve to be gone after compared to like. And Nick's made some mistakes, but shit, having those many pictures of that dude, and then having a group chat for it. Again, like that's just the reason why I don't associate with him. But it's and all that. It's like I'm not mad at him. I wasn't really mad at him either. But even then, I just thought it was very fucking creepy. And that was only because somebody leaked their message group chat to me, and I was like, "Whoa!" I was literally looking. I was trying to. I was like, I was looking at it, and I was like, "It's getting creepier and creepier the more I scroll up." And I'm like, "God damn!" It's like all of us are fucking. It's like all that's we're all fucking on their like all they think about. Which again, I've been. Oh yeah, I remember. I know Adam did it. Adam did that, and I know Adam's not on here anymore. And Adam and me are cool now. Like he apologized, and again, I went low at him. You know, we went low at each other. I can't say that. Granted, that was a little bit too far, but again, you know, we fucking talked it over, and you know, and it was all like. But yeah, I don't think he was the only person to do that. At least he was probably the only person to do that and make like apologize, like and all that. You know, to me, even if I may not be, I'm not saying with that, but in general, if I'm not your friend or something, at least you're man enough to walk. Because there's some people out there who put me through a lot of shit a few years ago, being fed lies and never got an apology. Not that I am entitled to one, nor do I demand one, but it was just like, you know, at least shows me that you're man, and if you're man enough to do that, not do it again. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, Bronsberg, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
I'm so confused with how these people are.
He's been doing his stuff on Rumble.
Yeah.
I think he's too cool for YouTube
Yeah,
now.
some of these people some of these are from like I wouldn't say my crew, but you know, like I've met Bronsberg through mutual people throughout the. I think I met him. Yeah, I think Arthur. I can't remember.
Don't even get me started on Arthur. Don't get me started.
Yeah, I know Arthur's a very controversial figure.
He likes to threaten kids with Zelda swords. He ain't scary.
What?
And he also, I still remember the story of him going to a strip club with a Power Ranger gun or a Power Ranger toy. Which, again, Arthur, no disrespect, but I still think that's the funniest thing I've heard.
He's gonna get mad at you and make a stream about you.
Hey, Sloppy, did you hear that Damien got beat up at McDonald's by some guy?
Who?
Damien.
Oh yeah, he made a video about it where he got beat up by a person. And
You don't have to happen to have that video, do you?
Yeah.
You send it to me, bro?
Yeah, after the stream I can send it to you.
I'll give you credit if I post it.
Oh, okay. I make funny pictures of people, but never use people's children or family members. Yeah, you're correct. You don't, at least from what I've not seen or you know
What
and all
the
that. I
actual
don't think
shit?
you.
Does everyone in this damn
Let's
chat have
see.
kids?
Look.
Damn.
No, well, I don't know. I know Ulysses doesn't, as far as I know.
How do you know? I'm kidding.
Let's see. Well, I was gonna say, as far as I know, he could have a secret love child somewhere here in the area.
You never know because
know
it's the internet, man.
that.
Someone could be a fucking
Well, shit, I'm
old
shocked.
man.
I'm shocked. I only have one. I'm shocked with my history. I only have one kid. That's still a shock to me. Like at,
What
at
do you
this rate,
mean?
like if I had like pet, I before I got domesticated in a relationship and shit, I was a bit of a whore. So I had a lot of partners throughout the years. Therefore, like you know, I just would assume myself as to having more girls pregnant than I did. So you know, that's at least one thing I can hang over my head. No diseases and no more kids, at least right now. For the kids part, not diseases. No more disease. Period.
You see, they put like Omega and Will and Chayton and Brandon and Rebellion. What's his name? Dan?
That is true, Ulysses. That is true. Yeah, he posts like I've done that. But the thing is with that, just like what I said earlier to something, people get triggered by even stuff that doesn't concern them. That's why I never understand. Like I know Ulysses has gotten a lot of hate over the years for thumbnails, whether it's the Omega humping the PS5 thing, which again, to me, this is how I look at it. If you and your buddy they are okay with you making a joke about it, then honestly, as long as the friend's good with it, fuck everybody else. Because if they find it funny, they find it funny. If they don't like it, that ain't their problem.
Yeah.
You know, like Ulysses put pictures of me, and I think I remember one stream, he had the thumbnail of me choking myself. You know, I thought that was funny. You know, I don't go on there and say, "Oh my God, Ulysses, you fucking piece of shit! You fucking used my picture of me choking myself on your own stream. You'll go to hell."
Like, are you
I
a
should have
host
said,
of
like,
a talk
seriously, but I
show?
wasn't doing
Because
anything
it
for it.
sounds like
What's
you're.
up, Gaming? Go ahead.
No, I'm
Who,
saying
me?
that
Oh, well, I do have a talk show on.
because you sound like that type of guy that
Or
sounds
referring
like
to me or
you're like
something?
on the. You sound like the genuine person to have like a radio show or like a Spotify fucking
Oh my
podcast.
God, he's stroking his ego now.
Well, I was just, I did have a few good shows in the back in the day on my old channel, which was, I also had Spotify stuff, but I've just been working too much. That's why I haven't been streaming on David's shit. Literally, I'm like sloppy streams most of the time late at night, so it's perfect for me because these are the times I'm usually free, and I'm such a night owl that it doesn't really, all that. But now on David's channel, yeah, I do, but we've only had 2 episodes just because I've been busy and all that. I do plan on doing another Late Night with the Devil, but I'm either debating on having it with my girl or just doing it solo this time. I don't know. We'll find out because my girl's starting to work and starting her job, and she's already out like on the business trip right now. And the times I do my streams, she's not going to be up for, so I may just have to do them solo for a little bit, unless I do them on the weekends, but that depends. Let's see.
So apparently somebody has
an
OnlyFans.
Well, I like
Apparently has an
Charlie,
OnlyFans
but
creating biscuit party content.
Well, insane funny enough, my girl and I actually have talked about, making an OnlyFans. We've gone through different things where we're joking and we're not joking and we are joking. It's like one of these days we're just gonna be like, let's just make it, and then we make it. Hey, and I'll tell this, I remember a few years ago when people were hating on me, and some people were trying to say, "Oh, Mr. Short Dig" or whatnot. I was like, I literally did do an OnlyFans with one chick, and I shared the link to that video on one of my channel or on one of my chats in my stream, and I told people, hey, if you want to see the size of it and how good it is, then pay $50 and you'll be able to see it and
Wow,
worship
buddy.
it and be obsessed with it.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Believe it or
shit,
not,
dude.
believe it or not, someone actually did I don't the chick I was asking, she did not tell me who, but I do have a good idea who did the who bought it. His name rhymes with Randall Rolf or Wolf, excuse me. I just expose it. Maybe Randall's maybe that's Randall's his kid that he was referring to. My baby.
Maybe it's a Alabama person.
For some
Oh,
reason,
that could be that. Well, he would have to have money to do so. At least,
I feel like he has a. I feel like he
let's
has.
see.
I feel like he has a. I feel like he has a crush on you, just a little.
all right. I'll add you in.
Well, he has a crush on a lot of people. No straight man with such sincerity says he's going to give people a bath.
Not
Yeah.
surprised.
He's just gonna show pictures of people. Oh, let me see if I can.
Oh God! I just went blind.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a guy. Not this guy, but the guy previously was a guy who apparently fucks
Oh
cats.
no, you're gonna get some backlash on this one. Last time you you posted something about these people. People in the comments on my stream were like, "Who was Chase talking about?" I'm like, "Well, you could ask them if you want. I don't know who they're talking about."
I don't know who they're talking about either. I don't know who Chase is. I don't know who David is. I barely even know who Daniel is.
Because you're stuck in one community. I'm in like 1,000 communities, and I gotta memorize people's names now.
Well,
And just FYI, some of these people.
teach me your ways, Sloppy, because I need to learn how you roll.
It's a chameleon.
Who's that one?
Oh.
Oh, that's him. Okay, he's being about to be eaten by Jaws. Well, that's Ulysses right there, about to be eaten by Jaws.
Well, buddy.
Oh God.
That's the guy you guys said. I didn't want to say it because it's not nice. It's the black spot stuff. Something real. It looks like him.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
Was that guy Mr. Ugly Man, or was it? And then imagine, what is it? Babidi?
Bobbity. Funny enough, I just beat the Goku arc on Sparking Zero a little while ago. That's Jordan.
Yeah,
That was him having an
upset.
orgasm looking at me one day.
We did not need to know that.
Well, some of these I have context for. Most of these I don't. At least Ulysses got eaten by that shark and he survived.
He survived it.
With just half of his body and his penis, from what he told me.
He transitioned that way. Save some money.
Ugh.
The shark bit off his dingling, so he transitioned to a woman.
Okay, that's all.
Personally, I don't like Dragon Ball, but nice at it.
Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's been.
I mean, I grew up on it, but haven't watched it in like 10 years.
Oh, insane! I don't know if you heard earlier. Yeah, like I feel you on that. What was it? On Saturday, I worked a 17-hour shift at Formula One. That was I was talking insane in the chat. So
how do you think about you, Dakota?
The longest. Sorry.
No, just kidding. Listen.
Oh, there's a sexy bastard right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There he is. Awesome.
He looks
I got
like
the
a walking
too.
STD.
No,
who, me?
Not
me. Oh, okay. Oh. I was like, I'm hurt. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, dragon. It's a dog.
I need to update these. Oh, well, since Ulysses posted a picture with saying, there's the one from.
I mean, I made my profile picture.
Yeah, most of these are and then Vampire Me, Beetlejuice Me. Let's see which other ones.
Yeah, I made my own picture too.
What do you mean?
It's a picture of me
Yeah, I know.
in my living room. Tell that dog shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, he's very young, so he doesn't know when to not bark yet.
I'm just kidding.
I
He
wish
barks at
my
the wrong times, and it's embarrassing, man.
I wish my dog knew
Right.
when to bark and not to bark. She's just very protective of me. She sees any shadow outside, she just goes ballistic. That's
Because I live
Chihuahua
on a
for you.
very busy street, so he's barking at the people like walking by.
Who's the guy
Oh, yeah.
there? Chase. I always see that picture, but who is it? Do you know, Chin? That one, yeah, that one. Who is it?
Who the
Is there
fuck's
someone
that?
you guys know, or is it just like a meme person?
That's Arthur.
No. No. Doesn't look like him.
I don't know who made that. I don't think it was you, Liz. I know you can't say anything on stream, but I don't.
I think
was it-
Flo Lester deleted his channel though, Sloppy, because I can't find it no more.
Good.
Again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Either he deleted it or I'm just dumb at finding channels.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Oh, I think that's fucking.
Oh, screw you, bro.
Who's that?
I think that's Slick Link
Yeah.
in the main day. I see Daniel at the very end.
That's all three Brian's girl. That's all three Brian's boyfriends.
Slick Link is the guy that has a Zelda image, right?
No, he doesn't. Insane. His channel got terminated back in a few weeks ago. I'm assuming there's no update on it yet, but I think even Ulysses said he's not even going to stream anymore. Even if he got the channel back, anyways.
I think he's even going to do Twitch, right? He's going to do Twitch.
I think he said, yeah. If I remember correctly, I think he said he was going to do Twitch. Again, I can't really ask him because he's not can't answer.
Yeah. Chase said that it was, or Brian after said it was him.
Well, yeah, it was weird. It got like some privacy complaints, and then Brian Absher said he deleted it, and then he backtracked and said he didn't delete it, and he accused Double Z of deleting it. It was a whole. That's why you can never trust him as word with shit.
Yeah, but I don't listen to him. I feel bad for him. Like I said, when we had that little intervention with him, he was expressing himself of the things he can't do, and I blame the family because they babied him. But hopefully this conversation we had with him worked. But from what I see, tomorrow he's gonna have a one-on-one with Skeleton Brandon. I don't think it's a good idea, but
it's
we'll
not gonna
does.
it's not gonna accomplish anything, and it's just like again, like Brandon just serves these fucking he's one of those leeches, but also he serves the leeches in terms of giving those people content. Because let's be honest here, nobody most anybody doesn't watch his channel for anything outside of the drama, and again, and my problem with him in terms of he can't even do drama right because he's like Daniel in that sense where he has to constantly interrupt people and can't have a conversation. It's not going to be a one-on-one. I'm sure he's going to have other people join in, or he's just going to fucking talk over him and fucking, just not give him the opportunity to. And it's granted, does Brian deserve the opportunity? The jury's out on that, but it's just the idea of it's not going to accomplish anything. It's just the endless cycle that some of these people do that never again, I make a joke, people get upset about it. Even with Ulysses with the pictures, I don't like the whole point is endless cycle with some of these people that they cannot get out of their drama or anything bubble and have. That's why a lot of these guys, you don't see any of these guys on Jordan's stream, or you don't see any of these guys on David's stream because Jordan, 9 times out to 99.9% of the time
It's
doesn't do
David.
David 3000 Network. That's his channel name. But like in regards to no, well, Double C and him are good, but it's just I'm answering an insane question. It's just some jack off trying to spread misinformation. But anyway, like some of these people who may be cool with these people don't join streams like that, referring to Jordan and David, because they are solely no drama, and they can't carry a conversation to save their ass, unless it has to do with Daniel Rolfe or whoever other, Ryan Absher or whoever the fuck else. Hell, even me at times. It's just the idea of if you can't like that's why a lot of these people are in their own little bubbles and they stay there. Because again, they have nothing else to offer. Sloppy, you've known this for a while. I could talk shit just as good as the rest of them. But I can also come in here and just have conversations and get my opinions that some people like, some people don't like. It is what it is. But the fact is that I have more to offer than fucking just drama. And I even say that about you, Sloppy. For anybody just saying you're a drama guy, like we've had some good conversations that don't have nothing to do with anything regarding any of this.
Yeah, 40% of my stuff is drama, and then after that it's just conversations about whatever. And that's why the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes of what I say is about my point of what I'm, the person I'm talking about, and after that it's people come in, they want to talk about random stuff that they did today or they did yesterday or they're gonna do. Then it's cool.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, Green Bass Piccolo. It's a long story short, it got terminated for bullshit, from my understanding. That's basically it. Ulysses, he just left. He could probably clarify to anybody who doesn't know in the chat, in the chat on fucking on here. But yeah, it is what it is, and yeah, what ITV said, yeah, they just watch, and that's the other thing too, is that most of these people don't fucking. They watch, they hate watch, whatever have you, but a lot of them never have the balls to show. I was even shocked that Daniel went on Dragon's stream. Ulysses, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Barely. You're like, you seem like are you in a warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You seem like you're like 1,000 feet away.
I'll type in the private chat.
Okay. Because you can just put it in the main chat or all that. I'm going to get breaking news. Charlie did it. Fucking insane. Well, and I used to always say this regarding like people's like, I don't have time even if I wanted to, because there are people I thought like hell, like there was a point in time I knew, like, of course, the Ambiguous Virgins or Bastards, here, Daniel's old channel, one of his old channels.
I kind of feel you on that comment, Green Bastard, because my old channel had over 100 subs on it, but I lost access to it, so that was fun.
Oh yeah, insane. Yeah, when in doubt, blame me. That's usually the haters' motto. Blame me for all their issues. Not my fault they can't get it up, or whatever else problems going on in their life. Oh, did you follow Peel a few weeks ago? Has there been any update on that, Ulysses? Yeah, like, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm still shocked I never got my channel taken down back in the day. Like, that's always still an anomaly to me. Apparently, my haters didn't hate me too much to where, my channel didn't get taken. Just like, I guess even with Sloppy, same thing you can say with him is that, oh, okay. It was just like, any of the haters hate you, Sloppy, they must not hate you bad enough, because here you are, you're still able to stream.
Oh no, I get a lot of privacy complaints, but
oh yeah, but nothing sticks. But here's here's the other thing too. Like some of these people aren't on here for the clout or the fuck, we lost Sloppy. But some of these people ain't in here for like the clout or fucking subscribers or view counts or anything like that. Yeah, some videos may get good views or you may get some subscribers, but like for example, Sloppy, what would happen if your channel got taken down by these trolls? What would you do?
Cry in the corner and then get a thing and hang myself. I guess I don't know. I'm just kidding. Make a new one. I guess I don't know. I've never thought about it because after if my channel gets taken down, then I would just be trolling mainly. I won't really make content. I'll just be trolling people and doing evil stuff out of revenge.
Well, even Dakota said to make a new one. Like that's what some of these people don't understand. Do you realize that it's easy to make a new channel? Like, yeah, if you care about subscribers and care about the views, then I guess you would care. But like, look at it this way: if you have some content with some of the people who watch your channel, like if you have friends, like I have a good amount of people that I've met through here that I'm friends with online, all that. And so if I made a new channel and I shared it to them, they would go and subscribe to it. Hell, I even shared my girls' channel to some of my friends, and they went and subscribed and all that good stuff. You know, it's just the idea of, you know, like if my channel got taken down tomorrow, I wouldn't fucking care. I don't upload content on there anymore. And even if I did, it's not the end of the world. I'm not making money off of YouTube. I'm not looking for notoriety or any bullshit. Just here to entertain, make people laugh, and maybe trigger some people every so often, just because it's funny. My point is that it's just the idea of, hey, you got to be able to understand that taking someone's channel down, if they really is irrelevant, because what, you want a cookie, you want a medal, you want a raise at your job? Oh, I should get a raise. I mean, that low life troll I work at McDonald's, right? I work at McDonald's, so I should get a raise. Why? You haven't done shit. Yeah, I did something. I took down this person's channel. Like, what do you think you're getting out of it?
Well,
like, sure, if
depends.
that person was living off of you, living like he was getting paid by YouTube, and he was making money and shit. Yeah, that would be an accomplishment, because you basically robbed them of their earnings, of their livelihood, especially if you basically live off of the YouTube money. But again, it's just the idea of, hey, if you're smart, you have Patreon, you have other things that you can let your people know. That way they can go to the new stuff.
Don't eat the chicken Big Mac.
That chicken Big Mac was disgusting. I tried it. I gave it the benefit. I was excited, and it was disgusting.
I haven't tried it, but
I still need to try the Krabby Patty, but I may try it tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. Rarely I eat McDonald's. Maybe once every 3 months, 2 months.
What? I know I ate pizza today. Yesterday again. One of the good things about where I work at is that usually when we go on lunch breaks, they make extra plates for us for their galas and shit. So we get to eat the fine cuisine. We get to eat the fine foods. We don't fucking I remember one time when we were on lunch, the first job I had there, it was my first gala, and fucking they had ham sandwiches, and I was like, well, this is a letdown. Hey, at least they're offering us free lunch, but shit, it's a letdown. I could go to McDonald's down the street and probably be more happy with that. But I ate it, and then later on, they were like, oh, here's a plate. And I'm opening it up. I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking rich people food. Fuck yeah. So I chopped down on that fucking shit. So whenever they offer that, let's see, it's fun. It's funny when it happens. Well, yeah, those fucking people. But again, the whole idea is that they can make another channel, and then they can still continue to cycle. That's even taking someone's channel down that is a predator or something. It's the idea. It's the idea of, you know, fucking the cycle. Like this is what I'm saying. The cycle never ends. Like we've gone like I've been on YouTube for about 7 years now, going on 8. I've been on for 7 years, and it wasn't really until 2020 when I started meeting people through YouTube, people from the YWC and all that, where I saw it. I was kind of in my own little bubble for a few years, but I've seen the cycle of drama or hatred go on here for years. I've been the focus of hate. Others have been the focus of hate, you know, but the cycle always continues. It just finds a new victim in that issue. And tomorrow it could be like hell, like last year. I think what was it? It was Arthur with when he went away for a little bit. It was the war against me and another group that really wasn't even a war. Like it was then it was someone a part of that group at the end of the year that was we were trying to have an intervention about. It was just and even at the beginning of the year, same thing with this. It's just the idea that there's always a continuous war. Like, and some people stay in that cycle. Daniel has been one for as long as I've known him. I've known him for 4 years through the internet. I don't know him in real life, and thankfully that is the one. Well, if there is a God, I'm thankful that he has never had me in the same room as that fucker, among other people. But I'll leave it at that. But like, Daniel's been in that cycle where he was hated, he was loved, and then he was hated and basically eviscerated. Like, but it's still Brian Abster, same thing. Cycle of hate or cycle like and sometimes cycle of back and forth. Sometimes people are friends with him, sometimes people are against him. It just goes back and forth. Ulysses, I'm sure Ulysses has been through that because again, I know he's went through shit even before I even knew him and before I even was on YouTube. It's just a continuous cycle of that. And it's just it never ends, you know, because not saying Ulysses, but there are people, the people that are mainly targeted, deservingly or not, are the ones that are weak-minded enough to go back and forth with those people, and will continue that cycle. Like, I gave up a long time ago on breaking the cycle. I tried to be the person saying, hey, this guy shouldn't be going after this guy. This guy's not a pred, you know, because proof of this, leave him alone. And then still the same shit. And I just was like, fuck it, I'll make fun of this because it's funny, because y'all fucking just are at each other's dicks all day long, or vaginas, depending on situation. I'm like, y'all have fun. I'm just gonna sit here, eat my popcorn, and laugh at you because I don't get it. I don't get the constant issue, like, and all that. Like, you know, that's why I kind of go with the cycle aspect, because it's always happening. Next year, like, everybody's like, oh, drama is going to end soon. Like, no, it's not. It's always going to, that cycle is, and that also pertains to people who try to get people involved in drama and all that. But it's just that, again, the cycle. Next year it's going to be the same thing. We're probably going to have a new person people hate.
Cheers.
It may be someone we know. It may be someone we don't know.
Maybe not Buster Scott Malkinson. No, not Buster. It's Chase. Green Bastard Piccolo. But yeah, there's always gonna be drama. There's always gonna be someone in the spotlight getting accused for something, and then everybody joining the bandwagon on accusing that person, and then later on, someone else is accused of doing something, and the bandwagon, goes after them, and then.
Well, I'll admit, I was a bandwagoner at one point. I'll admit this. I remember this is when I first met Daniel. He was going after Wrestling Otaku, and I was hearing shit about him, and I decided to, go after him too. I thought, hey, it'd be funny, and all that stuff. And and I'll talk to me. We've had our back and forth. I don't have a personal beef with him now. I think he's a meme, kind of like Arthur. So therefore, I don't really have any issue with him or beef with him. But I remember that's how I met a lot of these guys, was because we were all going after the same person. But the thing was that some of us were smart enough to get out of that shit and do our own things, like or be able to control oneself, unlike a Daniel or whoever, who could control oneself, who could step into these situations and give their thoughts, give their opinions, and then get back to normal life. That's the whole thing. Again, it takes a strong-minded individual to be able to do that, and certain people are not like that. But yeah, like, okay, so none of us at first. Oh, so it's 2019. Yeah, that was before I mentioned. I didn't meet you till I think the end of 2020 or 2021, Ulysses. But what do you call it? Well, yeah, I remember that, Ulysses. I even hit him up privately because I wanted to know what the fuck was going on. Because again, Sloppy here was making a stream about it, and I'm caught off guard because I'm like, what the fuck? And Sloppy again is someone who, if he says something, he's pretty good at getting the sources. So it's not like some people who say, oh, this guy's this guy's that, but do you have proof? Yeah, something from 2018. Do you have proof of that? No, but it happened. I was there. It was like, okay, you're not credible. How can I believe you if you don't have any backup to prove that claim, right? Anyway, so, and even if you have proof, there have been times where the proof has been given as false at the time, and it fucking goes back and bites that person on the ass. But my point is that, like, so when Sloppy did that, oh fuck. Sorry, I accidentally, like, when I was going to the chat, when I was trying to click comments, I accidentally clicked the link to the video you'll see posted on the private chat. But yeah, like that's the whole situation. You guys are being attacked on a regular basis. Need to find new people to hang around with. Yeah, like, luckily I have a good group of people that I don't really listen to people who fucking, like, there was some idiot that was trying to talk shit earlier, and I was like, all right, you know what's your game here? I haven't really brought you up in a while, and you just can't handle a joke, I guess. It's just like, I'm just sitting here like, all right, just someone's triggered, I guess. Like, it doesn't like phase me, right? Even even I just turn it into a joke, right? Because again, I like to fucking make jokes. This is how it is, But like, my point is that, let's see. You mean like people watching news? Oh yeah, hell, the only reason why I stay up there with the news sometimes is just because I watch on YouTube, and I usually only watch my local news. I don't even watch like fucking CNN or fucking Fox News or anything like that. I just walk to my local news station. But like what do you call it? Like, but yeah, it's just the idea that,
insane gaming.
Honestly. And no one believed it, then it comes back to bite you in the ass. That's why you should keep your friend group small and don't associate with you. Fair point. That is an actual fair point. Because I'll admit, I was like that where I had a large group of people that I was friendly with or I was friends with, and that bit me in the ass when bullshit happened and all that. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to keep the people here that I know that are going to be, that, know me for who I am, that know this, know that, and all that, and not going to spread any gossip rumors or any bullshit and all that stuff, because that's usually how it is on here from what I've seen. Like I said, Sloppy's been one of the only people that when I hear something from him, like, I don't think you've ever had to, at least anything I'm familiar with, because I know you talk about certain people that I'm not too familiar with. But at least the people that I know you've talked about that I'm familiar with, I've never even heard you say you had to retract something. at least something of
Yeah.
a grand aspect.
Yeah,
You know,
I try not to. I try to be as credible as possible. So far, I've been, pretty credible, and I would like to keep it that way. So when I do streams, I like to have the evidence and the proof to show because, of course, if I say this guy's this, and then I just say because he is, and I don't have an image or I don't have no video recording, no screen recordings, no nothing, everybody's like, well, where's the proof? And if you don't have any, then that's when you slowly start losing credibility. And I don't want to lose credibility. So every time I do a stream, I have images, screenshots, voice recordings, and anything that shows what my point is coming to.
that's like with you and me when I think when we first started talking, we messaged each other for a little bit because you were asking me about a lot of people back in the day were hating on me, and I was fully transparent. Plus, like there was fucking plenty of videos to show the dark side and light side of the situation, right? So it was like you know I wasn't now those channel like I say a channel got removed that had a good amount of it, then that would kind of be a moot point. But my point is regarding all that is that I was able to like saying, and you weren't coming in there being confrontational. I'm just using that as an example, because it's just the idea of making sure you have all your ducks in a row, and not be able to, you know, because again, one thing like I lost my credit for a while in regards to all that, and it took me a while to get it back. And honestly, like I more so cared about the credibility to the people that I actually did hurt and to the people that I did feel like I wronged in a lot of ways. Outsiders, I don't really give a shit about. Like if they think I'm this or think I'm that, that's their opinion, and a lot of those people, their opinions don't matter to me. Now, see, my thing is trust no one, do your own research, and don't believe anything that anyone says until you've done that. Well, yeah, like I messaged Leon about like going what Ulysses said earlier. I messaged Leon saying, "Hey, what's up? Why am I seeing what I'm seeing? What happened?" And Leon, if you see this, I'm not trying to bash you or anything. I'm just point out because Ulysses brought up, I'm pointing out for context purposes. I messaged him because again, I just wanted to see what was going on because I can't remember what I was doing. I don't know if I was at work or if I was at the movies or something. I think I was on my way home from work and I saw these live and I'm looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And that
I was surprised
saga,
too.
funny enough, a lot of these sagas go on for years. Like my saga, as I would call it, that went on for about 2 years, or no, a year and a half. And then other sagas like the one from last year with I'll say his actual name Marcus. That went pretty quickly. Like it was it got dug up again due to some findings I found, and I was disgusted by certain things that were going on. Some of you probably know what I'm referring to regarding that.
Yeah.
And so that was why it was dug up again because of that, and I had an issue with that because again, certain people say they stand against predators, but yet they do this, that, and the third. That's why I took a lot of them out of my life because they're hypocrites in that way. Now, like I even heard, I don't remember how long ago it was, but somebody like one of the people that kept denying, oh, I never did that, had to fucking make a stream basically admitting that he was wrong, which at that point I looked at that as, well, you finally basically it took you however many months for you to finally do research. It was on your own channel, and you finally admitted that you were wrong. All right, I take that as a victory. Not that it means anything, but I take that as like just you admitting. So you basically at that point, I'm done. We're even. Like that was it. I have no issues or qualms with that person anymore because I'm not gonna fuck with that person anymore. But I at least know that the person finally admitted to where you know. And I'm not even, again, all the bullshit over that shit. I don't even care for an apology because it's a moot point, and it would make me look entitled. The whole the admitting to being wrong is my apology, because I know to some people being sorry or admitting fault is a hard pill to swallow. So like, what was it? Even the Leon situation went very quickly.
Mhm.
And Sloppy had played a good part in that because he got to the point with a lot of things and got that taken care of. As far as I know, I have not heard anything regarding Leon's. I think been doing his own thing, so I have not heard any other bullshit going on with that.
Oh, I hear a lot, but just not predatory stuff. It's just hypocrisy stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's mainly I already told. I think I said in the last stream about him now being friends with Cobra, the guy that was doxing him all the time and shit. Uh, yeah, that to me
Wait,
that's
he's
kind
still
of
being
weird.
friends with him, or he's still friends?
Well,
Why is he friends with him?
yeah, I don't know. They're in group chats on Facebook with each other.
Yeah,
Um,
like for example, like Eric has docked Eric Melendez for. I don't want to. I know Eric Lee. Somebody will get him confused because I'm friendly with Eric Lima. I'm friends with Eric Lima. But Eric Melendez has doxed me. He's doxed my Facebook. He's doxed info about who I'm in a relationship with in the past. So like I tolerate Eric in the chat or in a stream, and apparently according to him, I'm part of the nation. So I guess I'm cool with
mhm.
he's cool with me or something. But like I'd never be friends with him just because he did all that shit. You know, I
Yeah.
that's just me, you know. So that would be my take on that.
Yeah, no, that like I said, behind the scenes, people feed us a lot of information. Some of it we use, some of it we just leave it the back burners because it's not as important until we see that the person's calling someone out for the same results or same things, because there's a lot of that from what we see, from what we get from people. A lot of people call people out and then they do the same thing months later, and it's like, why you call, like me? I can't, like I said, I can't call someone that's racist, or I can't call someone that says bad words, or someone that doxes, because sadly I've done some of those things, so I can't be a hypocrite and get mad at someone for doing that.
Yeah, and like with me, for example, you like that's the thing with you, is that like some people may say, well, you were against Chain. Why are you cool with Sloppy? One, Sloppy admits to it, and he doesn't make it fucking excuses. Anytime I fucking have confronted people about it, they make excuses. Well, he did it to me first, or like, oh well, he's done it to other people, so he deserves it. Oh well, he's a pedophile, and I have no excuse and have no proof of that. I'm like thinking, okay, all I'm hearing is excuses and I'm smelling bullshit. Like you're at least own up to it. Like I may still judge you over that fact, but at least be man enough or woman enough, depending on your gender, not you, Sloppy, just in general, and own up to it and not make excuses saying, "Oh, Cobra did it, Arthur did it, fucking, who else can I throw in there? Brian Napster did it, Daniel did it, whoever the fuck." Like hell, you don't see me doxing Eric Melendez, even though he doxed me, and even if I did dox him, I would full blown say, "Yeah, you're damn right, I did."
I told him I was gonna go visit him where he lives, but he doesn't want me to go.
Well, apparently him and what was it? Him and fucking Otaku. I remember Otaku challenged him to a fight, and because apparently they live near each other, from what Otaku said. Now, again, and I mean this no disrespect, Otaku, but it's like I don't know who would actually win that fight between Eric and Otaku, because Otaku's issue, like Otaku's main issue is his weight. But I've seen guys that are that size can move around. So I don't know. Like Eric, I don't, and again, Eric, I don't know how built he doesn't look like much. I would say he's in better physical. Well, Arthur's skinny. I wouldn't really say he's unhealthy, but like But like and if Arthur walks a lot, he like with me, I'm a lot fat. Like even though I may be chubby, I'm pretty fast for my weight. I've always been like that because I do a lot of walking. And so like what you call it, let me see what people are saying. There's a reason why when we get older, we have less friends because we can't deal with the drama on a daily basis. Just I get that spell good. And let's see. Well, like Otaku's got the size advantage. That's the one thing he has. Even if me and I'm not saying anything because I really but like if me and Otaku fought, he has the weight advantage over me. Like I would have to I would have to rely on my speed. Now, again, strength is another thing. He may be a big boy, no offense, Chase, but he could not have any like physical strength in his arms or legs. So that like unless he just jumps on you and squishes you, then like again, it's always you gotta look at the reach, you gotta look at the height, the weight, all that shit, but also gotta take into category speed, the fucking what skills that person has. Are they a black belt in karate? Are they a black belt in jiu-jitsu? What have you? Like I have some jiu-jitsu experience. Like I know how to get people in a chokehold. I know how to get like whether it's with my hands or my legs. I'm pretty like but like I'm not going to go in here and constantly say I'm going to whoop somebody's ass because I don't know. It's always that what if thing. Now twisting shit. Twisting shit. Oh, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, twisting shit to his own. So, twist. Apparently, I'm twisting.
You're talking about Kevin.
Oh yeah, but yeah, apparently I'm twisting stuff. It's funny, ain't it? Like now, Papa tells you I'm calling myself Papa, so don't twist my words like you usually do. Papa tells you to go back to bed. It's past your bedtime. Grown-ups are talking. Anyway, that'll be my only little dig right there. Straight dig.
Technically, it's 8 o'clock over there, or yeah, it's 8 o'clock in this time, so it's morning.
I could make a joke regarding beds, but I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna leave it there. Anyway, what do you call it? Well, okay, I'll say this. Well, if it's 8 o'clock, you go grocery shopping and go do something with his life. That's not really an insult. That's just something that I would tell anybody to do that stuff. I'm usually asleep at 8 a.m. because I'm off tomorrow. I'm just going to go visit my mom tomorrow. And am I doing anything else tomorrow? No, I know on Tuesdays I start training at another job. I made a joke on David's channel and on Arthur's, but Arthur is involved in this. And Jordan's channel, I'm like Arthur now. I got 3 jobs. This job's just temporary because they're offering me $27 an hour, and it's like for a few weeks. It's for the election. I'll just say it like that, like canvassing, going door to door, and saying, "Oh, who you're voting for?" Blah blah, like all that stuff. They're paying $27 an hour for that. So
they're like, "No, you'll beat me."
Well, I don't care. Like nobody's gonna find. And even if they do, like literally, I used to have people try to call my work and try to fucking all that, and they're like, "Well, I don't care what he does on the internet. Does he wear a company shirt?" They're like, "No, but he did this." I don't care what he does. He's a great worker. Don't call again. That's literally most of the time I get whenever anybody tries to do that. But let's see. Trying to see what's being said. You gotta make shit up. What you do all day? Look into a mirror and see how you lie to people. I look in the mirror and I look great. Even when I wake up out of bed in my bed here, I look great. My girl thinks I look great. My friends think I look great. And most importantly, I know I look great. So I look in the mirror and I like my reflection. Maybe at one point in time I didn't like I didn't like the person I was becoming, but you know what I did? I changed. I did my thing, and I already know the answer to that. No, you haven't changed. You're still the same. I'll do Drew McIntyre's accent. No, you bloody haven't changed. You're still the same person. I prayed for this and it bloody happened. You're the same person. That sounds more entertaining, but yeah, you're the same person who still does the same shit. I already know the answer, so that's like the old saying: predictability is a disease.
Yeah, well, you've
Let's
been
see.
away. You've been doing other stuff. You haven't been really. The only time you come is here sometimes, and then David. So
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
know where else you go.
Everybody likes to pick fights that they know they're not going to win, but that's the story of life, I guess.
Yeah,
I always say
man.
this is why this is my advice to all the haters out there. And I'm not just talking about anybody in chat, I'm talking about people in general. Even though my girl's on her work trip this week, so but let me give you an idea of how meaningful this stuff is to me. I go to sleep. Let's say my girl, like let's say it's a normal week in the house of Chayton or apartment of Chayton. Shout out to Mom and Bear. You know, but let's do all that, right? Let's be fucking, real with each other. I go to sleep, I wake up, make beautiful love to my woman who is the most amazing person in the world. I love her with all my heart. She fucking, if she could put up with all my shenanigans, then she's a fucking keeper. I tell you what. But my point is though, is that I wake up, I make beautiful love to my woman. I make her breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever time I wake up. Because sometimes on her days I always sleep the day. Sometimes she wakes up early in the morning, wakes my ass up, and she wants to go on an adventure. So I do all that. My days off, game, chill out, what have you. And then I go to work long fucking shifts, bust my ass, doing what I love to do, whether that's like bartending, whether that's doing whatever hell, even if I was dishwashing, you know, like I do, like whatever I like to do, because ironically enough, I applied for dishwashing at the place I'm working at, and I told them I have a bartending experience, very little, but I have bartending experience. I have my TABC, and they're like, "Oh, okay." And next day, I get shit ton of bartending things. I've not once worked a dishwashing gig, which is ironic because that's the position I applied for. I kind of miss dishwashing in a way.
Jeez. If they want to, I can't force anyone to have conversations. So
I get you're trying to be helpful, Ulysses. I get that. There's never going to be a resolution, but how I look at it, like I don't care to have one, and it's not because I want this thing to go on forever. I just, I'm fine. I live happily. I don't worry about this stuff. There are people who, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But I don't even care to. He could hate me for years on end. I don't care. If I did care, then I would be fucking yelling, screaming, going at it. Like that's why he's in the chat, being a good little boy, minding his manners, and I'm in here and doing my thing. My point is though, but if he was even in here, I don't. That's why, like again, he can't be in the same room with me and Jordan stream because he can't keep his mouth shut, and he's not really a good friend to anybody in that regard because hey, have fun with your friends. I've even told Jordan in the past, I don't care who's on your stream. I'll behave. I'll be able to enjoy the show with people that I may not be cool with or whatnot, because that's what a mature person does. But anyway, going back to what I do on a day-to-day life, bust my ass, work my ass off, do whatever, hop on these streams from time to time, do my own on David shit. And all that, you may wonder, when do I worry about any of the haters or fucking people who obsess over me? Actually, at this point, I think only one person. Never. Usually 9 times out of 10, I'm just in here doing my thing and get little talks and all that stuff, little jabs and all that. And it's all good, hey, live your life. If you want to be doing that. Oh my God. See, if you had your sources, you're still on that train from 2021. Lovely. I figured that. But if you had your sources, you would already and I'll say this, your credibility's out the window, has been out the window for years, especially with the Arthur shit. Granted, Arthur's not a saint, but yeah, you kind of blew the boat with that one. So credibility is no longer there. Anyway, so, but I don't worry about any of that shit because none of these people matter in regards to that.
Kevin, those are some very serious allegations that you're saying. You know, that's yeah, you should have evidence because it is, saying that someone did that, and if you
Yeah,
have the evidence.
And the last time that someone did accuse, because my ex-wife did the same. Not going to deny it. I've went over this many times over the years, and all of it got debunked. So, like the last thing you should do is work, because right now with me you're 0-1. That's literally, again, a lot of y'all's credibility went down the toilet with that. So, and she had screenshots too, but they were found out to be false. So, trust me, I've been through this song and dance before. Nothing people actually say matter anymore in that regard.
Yeah, because if someone accused me of that, I would really ask for the images and stuff like that because it's that accusation. It's very severe, and if it's a tough one to do because are warning someone. Yeah, it's no good.
Oh yeah, what Ulysses said. Yeah, that was the whole thing. Like I was when that whole, because trust me, my ex-wife said that I did some of the darkest shit in the world. Made her pee in a bucket, hit her with a hammer. I raped her. I did this. I did that, and then she accused me of doing something to our daughter and shit. And then literally after all that shit, then she was contacting me, and I showed this all on another channel way back in the day. For anybody who's thinking, oh, let me just soup that up. Oh, it's easy to find. You can find all the evidence. I showed it all back then. We started talking on the phone. Granted, it started out regarding our daughter, but then she started asking about my sex life, who have I been dating, and saying I deserve better than whatever girl I was dating at the time. And I said to myself, I already knew what the game was. The dude that she cheated on me with turned out to be an abusive piece of shit. So she was going back to the old well, and and I wasn't falling for that. Enough time passed where I was over it, right? So I was literally at that point, I was like, okay, let me fucking do all let me talk to you. And again, I mainly was wanting to talk about our daughter because it was a situation regarding that I'm not going to get into. It was, again, documented on previous streams before. But we had long conversations about life and just other shit that really, honestly, was inappropriate to have when we were supposed to only be talking about our daughter. And after that, and ironically, going back to Daniel for a moment, Daniel was actually the reason why I exposed it on a certain channel. I was actually waiting to do it on my channel, but then Daniel wouldn't shut the fuck up, and so I was like, okay, all right, let me show you what the person that you defend day in and day out, what she really thinks of you. Hell, even Daniel sent her inappropriate pictures of anime characters who, again, at the time was supposed to be a rape victim. he sent a supposed rape victim photos of anime women who he's into, and he got blocked. And we made fun of him in calls when we talked. She even joked about all the people, including the person in the chat, not referring to Ulysses, referring to the other person. She referred to making fun of these people for fucking talking, for still bringing shit up, because she was kind of over it. And, you know, let's see. What he showed, screenshot text was nothing. Wow, you still... I remember, like, it's so funny. Beforehand, you were like, let's not forget, you were buddy with me for a good year after everything. So, and you can't say you weren't, because we were actually friends on Facebook. A few people can actually confirm this, and all that. We were friends on Facebook, and so you can deny it all you want, but again, there are people that can confirm this. But regarding all that is, if you really still believe that, then you were at the time friends with a supposed rapist. If you believe I am, to that person, if you believe I am, and you were friends with me for that period, you were actually the catalyst. I asked you to contact Jordan so me and Jordan could talk privately and try to mend fences. Again, you did this to someone you said, or you were cool with, who in your mind was a supposed rapist. And the only reason, again, that all this is being brought up again by you is because of the fact that, you know, all that shit that happened last year and the beginning of this year when y'all got exposed. It's, again, remember what I was saying earlier, Sloppy?
Sure.
The cycle. It never ends.
Yeah, Kevin,
And that's why I find it funny.
Yeah, Kevin.
Because look at Ulysses. Let's see. I just know what she got exposed for talking intimate with Shay during that whole drama saga. Then y'all never came back on stream, explained her side, and then y'all left everyone that simped and defended her high and dry.
Yeah, I heard snippets of this situation.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, trust me, it would be days of content to listen to just to get to basically the end. Now, what was I going to say? It took 5 minutes to show you. Well, yes, I'll admit it took me a while to show the screenshots, primarily because one, I didn't want to dox anybody. Like, and two, I'm not used to having to save screenshots and save recordings and all not like Sloppy or whoever. I'm not used to doing that stuff. So someone who's not used to doing that, you know, I'll admit, there was one time I accidentally doxed somebody. And it was me and Lennon had some issues, believe it or not. Me and Lennon are thick as thieves now, and Lennon and I were having issues. I was showing screenshots of it saying I accidentally doxed his number. When I realized what I did, I deleted it. Even when I had issues with Lennon, I apologized to him just so that way he knows I didn't mean to do that. You know, all that stuff, because I'm not used to doing that type of stuff. I'm not used to showing, proving, not hiding certain things that may be something bad, you know, and all that. So my point is, so I'll admit I've done it at least. I can't ever say I've never done it. I've done it at least once, but that was a complete accident. I owned up to it and I apologized for it. And I never did it again. So that was the whole situation with that. So when I did it the second time I'm not talking about docs, I want to show and proof, I made sure the numbers were removed. I made sure everything was good and all that. Not manipulating anything, just showing all the stuff and all that.
Name one person that's perfect. Me, Chase. I'm perfect.
All that is done. It is what it is. Yeah, that's and yeah, say flirting with Chase too. Oh yeah, she also flirted with Chase. That's why I joked with Chase saying, "Wow, you're the king of getting with other people's exes." And again, I mean that with no disrespect. I just again, that's a joke. I'm sure Chase will understand. You know, we bust each other's balls in the past and all that. My point is though, is that You know, let's see. But yeah, told people private that in a relationship, both can be the villain. Learned that at a young age. Yeah, I remember ITB, like Arthur was in a lot of heat at the time because of the fact that he was siding with me and he said he was neutral, but he really wasn't. ITB, I will always give him this credit. He was the most neutral motherfucker that I saw on there. He would talk to me on fucking anybody else's stream, but he told me once there's some stuff showing that this shit is over and that you're good in the clear, fucking you're back on my stream. You'd be welcome back on the stream. But if you're in a stream with somebody, like if you're in an auto stream or something, I'll talk to you or I'll fuck with you. You know, you're good. Like he was the most neutral person I knew at that time. And so you know, and ITB saw it from both sides, you know, and all that. So, you know, I will always give ITB that credit regarding that. That's why Arthur could learn a lot from ITB, in all honesty. But like, yeah, it's funny because the person who was saying all that stuff, and it's funny because when other people were talking, were coming, not really coming to my defense, but also just bringing up facts to this thing. The person who was accused got real quiet. I will say this though to that person. This is advice I will give. And unlike Brian, I'm not going to throw any insults and all that stuff. See, that person was playing as the biggest white knight regarding to the chain stuff, but we all knew he's definitely not perfect, especially after finding out what he did. Let's see. Oh, the line, all that. I'm assuming. You're talking about him, not me. Okay, never mind. But my point is though, is that. My point is, like I said, my credibility, it took a while for me to get my credibility back, but I saw that. But my advice to the person who was doing all that, I've always said this. This is the best advice I can give. If you live in the past, there is no future in it. And also, like, you know who else was like that for the longest time, who still, after seeing all the proof, was still in denial and still believed that I was this awful person? Daniel for another year until he needed help because he was getting attacked by people. I'm not even talking about you, Sloppy, or anybody else. I'm talking about other people that were getting attacked because of, I'll say his name once, Peter Gilmore. Like, he continuously still went after me, even after I showed the proof. He tried to say every lie in the book. Basically, I'll say his name once. He can get off to me saying his name. That'll be the only answer I say. Kevin is like Daniel in that way because he's in denial. And that's sad, you know. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Like hell, look at it this way. If Jordan and I could mend fences and be back on great terms after all the shit we went through, you know, and he knows the real me and all that, you know, then, you know, and who's someone you consider a close friend, because you've mentioned before that that anybody who believes me is stupid, so you would also say him, and no, that's not manipulating, that's just what you said. If that could happen, then you should look at that as letting it go. And even if you don't let it go, I'm careless. I just, you know, like Sloppy said, those are accusations that you don't throw out there, and you just played your hand. Because also, I'll look at it this way. You say you have proof of it. Why has it taken you 3-4 years since all that happened to show anything? And why were you friends with me on Facebook? And why are you quiet now? You've not said a word. You've gone quiet as a mouse.
Man, yeah, like I said, it's a serious thing when someone calls them someone they did that. Me personally, if I find someone that did that, I would show it on here, show the images, show the videos, and then
and you could come and Sabi, you could come talk to me, and I'll tell you every reason why he's wrong. So I'm not like some of these people who hide and don't try to be honest or result to name calling. I'll be like, okay, this is the first I'm hearing about this. Let me show you what was really said. Here's the links to these things showing the proof. There you go. I'll timestamp it for you. It's all good. Like anything like that. There you go. And if you need any other proof, I got you. That's why, like, for that stuff, it's just laughable. Remember, though, he's the same person that still says Arthur raped his sister, even though, again, Arthur showed the proof from a text message, which that's all we have in terms of. So I'm taking it as well. If anything comes out later, I will stand corrected and I will say sorry, fuck him, sorry, But right now, that's all I got.
Yeah, the main thing is that even Chase said that he was on a call with the sister, and the sister said no. So by some having an external witness kind of helped out on that situation, because if it was some random person saying, yeah, my buddy was in the call with my sister, and he said he was there and he said that she said no, then I would have been like, well, I don't know this guy. But because Chase said it himself, I think Chase is a little bit more credible than an external person that I don't know.
Yeah.
I will believe that more than anything.
And also the fact that the person who usually constantly accuses him has no proof that says Arthur raped his sister with no fucking proof of anything. That's what I'm saying. Basically he's 2 strikes. I count this as a 3rd strike, and that's you're out. And all that. But I'll say this, I guess, to close that off, is that's why he's lost some people that considered him a friend in the past, and he'll probably continue losing friends because all he cares about is the internet, and that's sad. That's really fucking sad. Like, I feel like, honestly, he could believe this or not, I feel sorry for him, because I would hate to be just constantly on the internet. I could only imagine, like Sloppy, for example. The other day, when my girl got stupid drunk, and we were in here just bullshitting and all that. She came up to me, had her clown makeup on, wanted to be like, she's not a juggalo, but she was like, "Are you," basically without saying, "Are you down the clown?" and fucking all that shit. And I was like, Sloppy, you like your brother, but I gotta go. I like someone like that person would probably see a naked girl come up to him and she wants to get it on, but he would be like, I can't. I'm watching Arthur talk, or Daniel. I'll use Daniel as an example, just so I can be fair. Daniel would see a naked girl that's dressed up in cosplay, but I guarantee you he'd be looking up what Lennon's doing or what Mason's doing. I wouldn't even see me anymore because I don't think he's really talked about me. The only person I think has mentioned me by name is actually Antoine, and a very, honestly, irrelevant issue. But like, now if Antoine popped up to his door naked, then maybe I could see him get it on with him. But they probably would get it on while watching an otaku stream or something. And I'm talking wrestling otaku, not whatever anime that may be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, man, it's crazy in these online lives, man. It's like they're slandering me a little bit, but like I said, I don't really care because I have proof.
Yeah, I don't like at the end of the day, I'm only explaining certain things to you because, well, like I consider you someone that is reliable, has had and is good with getting everything, and and I respect you as someone who does that because you actually bust your ass doing that shit. Unlike some of these tryhards who try to fucking do whatever and think they're actually doing good for the world and shit. You've gotten some of these fuckers off of YouTube for this shit, for the shit they've done. So they've never been able, like, they took Arthur Dolina's channel to victory. Again, as I've always said, it's a meaningless victory because what they made a new channel, or Arthur made a new channel, literally within months later. So did y'all really win? No. So like, you know, but you've gotten people off the internet. So, and that's proven, you know. So like regarding all that, and the sad thing is that again, a lot of these people, like we kind of mentioned earlier about Daniel Divergent, a lot of these people are going to die alone because unless they change their attitude and way of life. But I love it though. It's always funny. It was fun. It's so funny how, you know, you like as soon as certain things came up when he thought he had big balls. This is my cocky side coming out for a moment. I'll stroke my own ego. Like Dakota doesn't need to stroke my ego. I'll stroke my own ego. Fuck it. But I love it when people start coming out and showing and basically showing or explaining what really happened, not what some delusional person's thinking and all that. And when I start explaining everything, the people who do the accusing went quiet. Oh, there he goes. He's back. Okay, there he goes. He probably was going to cry to people on his Discord server, like he always does. So people believe Arthur BS with his sister thing. Well, I believe Arthur didn't do it. Jordan believes Arthur didn't do it. Ulysses doesn't, or he believes Arthur didn't do it. So yeah, a lot of people don't like. Again, your credibility is in the toilet. It's been in the toilet for a while. So you might want to do a new hobby. Honestly, at this point, the only troll that's in here is you. But
Chase,
I can't fix stupid.
The 11-year-old, it was a video, someone, I guess, clipped it, and it's him, Marcus, Hero, and someone else. Well, they're watching like a news story, and they're talking about, I guess, a girl got kidnapped or something like that. And it was like a 11-year-old girl, and Antoine goes like, "Damn, she's hot." And the whole
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. That was fucking.
I think I seen it. I found it somewhere. It should be in one of my archives. But yeah, he thinks a little girl was hot, and you can see the picture. They show the picture of the little girl on the news thing, and he's like, "Oh, damn, she's hot." And then Hero and Marcus. Go ahead.
I remember when that happened, and Daniel was trying to, because I never liked Antoine. I looked at him as a follower, even going, because I remember when Lennon and Daniel had their issues. Lennon was going after, or Lennon was and Hero were going after each other, and Antoine had no. And this is how I first met Antoine. He had no issue with fucking Lennon, from what I understand. I don't think he did anything wrong to him or anything like that. And he goes after him for no reason, right? And so that already showed me what type of character he was. I didn't even think about the slave thing until later on, just because he agrees with everything he said. I didn't even start seeing that until a little bit later. But the signs were there even a few years ago. Anyway, this is probably 3 or 4 years ago when this happened. And I remember when I saw that clip of that whole situation, and Daniel tried to tell me that he was lagging, and he was referring to the news reporter. That was fine. But this is coming from the same guy who years later would say, fucking, I mistyped. It was a typo. That's what, like, I didn't think that minor was cute. You know, it was a typo. So any credibility, not saying he had any credibility going back to then, but any credibility that person had was gone the moment. So basically, if I had any doubts or had any belief in him, which I really never did, but that Antoine didn't mean it like that, that was out the window. That's why I really don't fuck with him. That's why I never really fucked with him. And the only reason, like I was like, but with Daniel at the time. I tried to be extending all the horrible shit he did. I tried to be. This was a year ago, and after finding out about the lolicon shit, and then all that, I was like, yeah, you're fucking. I think it was even before the whole thing. Because honestly, I didn't even know what lolicon was. One of my friends did some research on it. He messaged me, and he was like, "You need to check this out." And I looked at, oh, and so I just was like, "All right, I'm blocking this fucker."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is. I'm not going through that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know what lolicon was until my friend Zexio told me. He was like, "Hey, one of the people that's in that group likes this anime stuff." I'm like, "Oh, it's anime. Everybody likes
See,
anime."
he said, yet one admitted he did it, so no try, nice try. I mean, again, fix your grammar. Again, no excuse because there's a thing called Grammarly. You can use it. Anyway, also besides, you don't need the strength to rape someone, since his sister was a minor. It depends on the age of that, because apparently I've heard different conflicting things. Arthur was older. Arthur himself was a minor. He was like 8 years old when it happened. I've heard different fucking stories of what happened too from these people. But also, I'll say this: he says, besides, you don't need the strength to rape someone. Someone said his sister was minor. One, do you have legitimate proof of that? Two, how would you? If you don't, how would you know? I'm not saying anything, but you kind of backed yourself into a corner with that one. Do you know from experience? Do you know from other shit? It's just, again, you need to choose your words more carefully. I thought you would learn that by now. Not saying Hero is a pedo, but I could tell Hero is one of those lonely, not right in the head kind of guy who will talk to underage girls, still say inappropriate things. Yeah, I've said he's the type of guy that will fucking shoot up a school. He's a guy that would probably rape a chick. So I'm saying to this person, if you really hate, my theory is, this is my theory about fucking why he's trying to go back after me after all this time. I guess I remember a while back y'all were going after Chloe Esther, that guy. I don't like. I only found out about him, unfortunately, again through Arthur, because Arthur let some very shady, strange people in. But I guess the well ran dry with him, so that's why he's back to going after me, because he doesn't have nothing better to do with his life. That's my theory. Not saying anything, just a theory. I can have a theory, can I? And theories, shouldn't cause drama. They're just theories, right? Right?
Yeah, they're crazy.
But
besides that, it's been 2 hours and almost 30 minutes. I'm gonna end it at the 2 hour and 30 minute mark.
go for three.
Because it's nap time for me. My wife's
I'm off
already
tomorrow. The only thing I'm
snoring
gonna
and
do
shit.
tomorrow is go see my mom, and then probably just what else am I gonna do? Hopefully I get paid tomorrow. So I still got some nights. I'm probably gonna get some smokes and maybe some more. I don't need groceries, so probably just get some smokes, go see my mom, and then fucking just chill for the night. I do need to give me some more sodas, so that's one thing I'll probably do tomorrow.
Soda, you're gonna be like Otaku and it's with the decaying
No, I
teeth.
walk. I stay. I'm usually between 180 to 200, and I stay within that weight. And also, it helps that when I'm at my job, I do a lot of physicality. So whether I'm in makeup or not, I do a lot of physicality, and I'm just talking about work, not in the bedroom. So I'm pretty much, I stay within that same weight range, because of the fact that I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of exercising. Like I don't go to a gym, but I do a lot of exercise at home and whatnot. I do, like, a lot of these people don't know. Like only a select few people that have met me in real life know about the life I live outside of here. It's a pretty interesting life, and all that. And it's one that people in the chat that were trying to go after me, they need to start making something of their life and not live like me, but live live a very fruitful, interesting life, because you know life ain't forever. Anybody could die tomorrow. So
True.
you wanna make your life worth it. Like I always said. I said to that person, I said, the legacy of that person on here, if ever he dies, is going to be 2 words: Arthur Woodson. That's not what I want my legacy in life to be, because this is how it this is how it is. And I want to be known by many, many different things, and mostly good. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to be dancing on my grave and have a good old time. I'll make sure to haunt you in the afterlife. But I'll split. I'll split into different ghosts, so I could go and haunt different people in different areas. So did I get put on timeout?
By who? I don't think so. They would have showed on my.
I'm not a mod yet, so was it anything inappropriate? That could be because YouTube. Although I said Arthur's dick earlier, and apparently that stayed, which is funny.
Yeah, it should. I don't have any restrictions on my chat, so um, I guess. Well, ITV saw your comment.
Is that the one about saying heroes or not saying heroes a pedo? So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, Soppy, I know you want to get to some sleep. I'll probably get some sleep too in a little bit. It was a pleasure as always, man. We'll
sure.
chat it up again next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll. Well, the stream went good.
Yeah.
We always get some nincompoops in the chat trying to stir up shit, and it's funny but then after a while it gets kind of boring. Kind of like how you look at Brian Absher. He gives people a headache after a while. I really hope. I guess my final closing argument is I really hope that fucking dipshit doesn't decides to maybe say, you know what, it's maybe not a good idea to do this stream with Brian. Let me just do something else. Let me go talk about Empress Janet or some shit like he always does. Because it just, again, it's not going to do anything except entertain the idiots. And
it's gonna be entertaining, but it's gonna be repetitive.
yeah, I'm not with Brandon. I don't find him, again, if it's like you or me talking to him, I could go back and listen and find a laugh. They both have that annoying voice, but fucking Brandon has that fucking annoying, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. That's why a lot of times I don't even really if he came in here right now. The stream's about to end, but even if he came in here right now, I would leave, not because I'm afraid or I'm triggered by him, like he always says, just because of the fact that his voice annoys me. 2, he doesn't let anybody he has an issue with get a word in. He's like Daniel in that way. So why would I waste my time? It'd be like if dipshit came in and tried to say anything. He's not gonna provide anything interesting or intuitive, and all it's gonna be the same shit. So I'd be listening for Brian, because again, he makes me laugh. But I may still check it out if I'm not doing anything. I may listen in just to fucking see. Maybe he learned, and he may know when to shut the fuck up and let somebody else speak, and not just keep trolling them, because again, it's a waste of time, because far better people can do that and do it well, like myself or Sloppy or whoever else.
I try not to insult him too much, because I do throw my jabs in there.
Yeah, I'll even say Double Z's better, more entertaining with roasting people, because of fucking what. Remember he did a stream with Sean's View a couple of months ago. That fucking shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
But I'll get out of here so you can end it. Pleasure as always, Sloppy. I'll see you on the other side. Ta for now.
Later. All right. That was good. I had my points in the beginning. The middle part and ending is just chitty chat. Um, but yeah, my next one, I think I'm gonna wait like a week or something because I've been doing them quite often nowadays, and I gotta find some information on someone before. But yeah, that allegation, Kevin, if you know if it's true, that's crazy. Um, a very long time ago, maybe I don't know because, like I said, I don't know much about it, but hopefully it's not true. But fuck it, I don't know. But anyways, appreciate who came in. I'm gonna go to sleep. If you can hear my wife, she's snoring. Look at, shh, shh, look at, she moved. Okay. Anyways, everybody that came in, appreciate it. Dakota, Nutbuster, ITB. I'm still waiting for your Black Politics ITB. Um, Pretty interesting. You get very passionate, so it's always good to listen to those. Kevin, Kilvix, who else? Frickstone, the real Wilford Brimley, spelled good. Green Bastard, Insane Gaming, Giselle, Blue, Kinmath, Psychic, Brownsbird, Slendy, who else? Chayton, appreciate you guys coming in. Even the guy that's gonna waterboard our mothers, Black Side Delta. Uh, Appreciate you coming in. I know. Uh, there's times I gotta give her a little nudge to wake her up because she sleeps and doesn't let me sleep. And then she's like, "Oh, I slept good last night." I'm like, "Well, I didn't." But anyways, I gotta I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. If you guys do some streams, let me know so I can go see what's up there. But besides that, Mimi time. Peace.